Let me ask you something real. When was the last time you looked at your own financial life with complete honesty and asked yourself, why do I work so hard, but still feel like I'm not getting where I should be? Or perhaps, why do some people manage to build wealth while I remain stuck in the same cycle? It's not just any question, it's a mirror. And if this question gave you a little internal shock, a feeling of awakening, that's no coincidence. In the United States, people call this a wake-up moment. That instant when something inside you finally says, enough, things need to change. And when that moment happens, it never comes by chance. Perhaps today, for some reason you can't explain, your heart is more sensitive, more aware, as if something is asking for your attention. Perhaps you felt you're carrying a silent weight, responsibility, pressure, expectations, accumulated frustrations. Perhaps you're tired of always living on the edge, of feeling that money comes and goes without leaving roots, without building anything real. Or perhaps you're at that point in life where you realize that working hard isn't enough. The world has changed, the rules have changed, and the old mindset simply doesn't work anymore. And if this has resonated with you, know this is the beginning of your financial awakening. Because despite what some say, the best financial advice you'll ever hear isn't about spreadsheets, it isn't about cutting out Starbucks, and it definitely isn't about living in fear of spending. The best financial advice begins with your identity, with how you interpret abundance, with what you believe is possible for you. In the United States, there's a very powerful phrase: your bank account is a reflection of your mindset. Your bank account doesn't just show numbers, it shows patterns, it shows habits, it shows the kind of internal conversation you have with yourself when no one is listening. And the truth is that many people are trapped in survival cycles not because they lack opportunities, but because they lack mental clarity, they lack emotional organization, they lack the courage to change their internal narrative. You only truly begin to prosper when you understand that money responds to the energy you carry, the decisions you make daily, and how you see yourself. If you see yourself as someone who is always struggling, you will always struggle. But when you begin to see yourself as someone worthy of abundance, someone who makes conscious decisions, someone who prioritizes growth, everything around you begins to change. And before continuing, I want you to realize something. You are not watching this video by accident. There are millions of videos you could be watching right now, but you stumbled upon this one exactly at this second with this exact theme. That's a sign. People in the United States call this alignment, when something appears at the exact moment you need to hear it. And if you are feeling that different vibration, that little flutter in your stomach, that feeling that this video is speaking directly to you, then you are in the right place. As you listen to me, allow yourself to feel. Every word here has been crafted to expand your financial awareness, to make room for a new mindset, to help you see that the life you desire isn't far away. It's just a single, profound insight away. And it's precisely this insight that we're about to unlock, because the best financial advice you've ever heard is about to be revealed. Before we delve any deeper, I want to ask you something simple yet extremely powerful for this journey. If any phrase so far has resonated with you, if any question has opened your mind, or if you felt that little awakening within yourself, write in the comments now what has most caught your attention so far. Don't underestimate this. When you write, you're not just commenting, you're reinforcing your new identity. You're telling your brain, this matters, I want to change. High-performing individuals, investors, and entrepreneurs in the United States understand something fundamental. Engaging with what aligns with your transformation accelerates the change process itself. So, share your impression, a phrase, a word, the insight that shook you. This isn't just engagement, it's a commitment to yourself. And also take the opportunity to like this post now, because when you do, the algorithm understands that this content is relevant and starts delivering it to more people who, like you, are tired of surviving and finally ready to thrive. Your like helps the channel reach people who may never have heard financial advice that truly transforms from the inside out. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here, each video is built to expand your mindset, increase your clarity, strengthen your vision, and guide you to the kind of financial and emotional life you've always known you deserved. And notice, when you subscribe, it's not just another click. It's almost symbolic. It's like saying, I am ready to take control of my financial life. I am ready to grow. This kind of statement changes the energy with which you approach every decision, changes how you see your opportunities, and changes the speed at which your life begins to reorganize itself. People who thrive don't wait for the perfect moment. They create the perfect moment with small, consistent actions. And, perhaps for you, That small action begins right now. As we continue, keep your heart and mind open, because from here we're going to delve into even deeper concepts, the ones that truly differentiate those who attract abundance from those trapped in repetitive cycles. We'll begin to dismantle old beliefs, understand invisible patterns, and together build a new way of thinking about money, choices, discipline, and identity. You've already taken the first step simply by being here. Now allow this message to continue guiding you even deeper, because the best financial advice of your life isn't just minutes away. It's already begun to reveal itself within you, and we're going to expand on that even further. And as this new awareness unfolds within you, notice how a simple shift in perception can create enormous ripples in your life. Many people spend years believing that prosperity is simply a matter of earning more, working more, sacrificing more, when in reality, the whole game changes. When you understand that wealth always begins with perspective, it's not about how much comes in, but about how you position yourself internally to receive, maintain, and multiply. And here's the point that almost no one dares to say: you don't become a prosperous person when you finally get there. You become prosperous when you decide you're no longer going to live in survival mode. The turning point happens within you, long before it happens in your bank account. And perhaps, as you listen, there's a part of you that's finally admitting something you've never said aloud, that you're tired of carrying everything alone, tired of feeling like you're always chasing something you never fully achieve, tired of this feeling of always being one step behind the financial life you know you truly deserve to live. And at the same time, there's another part of you, quieter, deeper, that feels this moment is different from all others, that this message, these words, this energy are awakening you in a way you can't explain. It's as if, for the first time in a long time, you're hearing something that makes sense not only rationally, but emotionally, spiritually, energetically. Because there comes a time in life when everything you believed before begins to crumble, not to destroy you, but to make room for a new identity. And that's exactly what's happening now. When you begin to realize that the best financial advice anyone can give you isn't about money, but about how you position yourself in relation to it, everything changes. Wealth isn't a number, it's an identity. And identity is built, identity is trained, identity is repeated until it becomes natural. And you're here precisely for that, to begin rewriting your own financial identity. But there's a truth about abundance that almost no one mentions. You can't build sustainable wealth with a mindset trapped in fear. Fear of spending, fear of investing, fear of making mistakes, fear of taking risks, fear of trying, fear of change, fear of embracing who you truly want to become. Fear is the greatest thief of opportunities because it convinces you that any step is too risky, too expensive, too uncertain, and without realizing it, you spend years stuck in the same place. But today, right now, this very minute, all of that is starting to change. Because when you hear these words and feel something move inside you, it's not random. It's your internal system responding, awakening, reorganizing itself. And this reorganization begins when you understand that prosperity doesn't respond to people who live reacting to the world. Prosperity responds to people who live making decisions, even small ones, aligned with the future they want to live. People who commit to their own growth. People who treat their financial goals as priorities, not as distant desires. People who understand that discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. And financial freedom begins with emotional discipline, not money. Because emotional discipline is the ability to say no to what weakens your future and yes to what strengthens your journey. And this is where we get to one of the biggest secrets of thriving Americans. They know that money is a consequence, not a cause. They know that life doesn't improve when you earn more. It improves when you start thinking better. They know that what destroys a financial life isn't a lack of income, but a lack of awareness. You can earn $500 or $50,000 a month. If the mindset that manages that money continues to be one of scarcity, fear, anxiety, and impulsiveness, the result will always be the same. And this, perhaps, is the most powerful thing of all. Understanding that you can start to prosper even before your income changes, because prosperity begins with how you see yourself. And when you realize this, it becomes very clear that the best financial advice of your life would never be something superficial. It would never be about cutting out everything that gives you pleasure. It would never be about living paycheck to paycheck. It would never be about feeling guilty about spending. No, the best financial advice you'll hear is about rebuilding your identity so that your decisions reflect someone who creates wealth, not someone who merely reacts to its absence. Because money doesn't just respond to actions, It responds to vibration. It responds to the narrative you tell yourself. It responds to the emotional frequency you maintain. That's why people with a strong mindset thrive. Even starting from scratch, people with fragile mindsets fail, even when earning a lot. What sustains an abundant life is inner coherence. Your mind aligned with your actions aligned with your goals aligned with the vision you are building. And that vision needs to be bigger than your circumstances. It needs to be bigger than your past. It needs to be bigger than your insecurities. You don't need to know exactly how you're going to get there. You just need to believe you deserve to get there. That's how the process begins. And maybe you're feeling it now, this mixture of relief, inspiration, and strength. It's as if something is saying, you're not behind, you're awakening. And this awakening isn't light, it's profound, it's real, it's transformative. It reorganizes everything, your thoughts, your patterns, your decisions, your energy, your attitude towards life. The best financial advice of your life is beginning to unfold within you. Before changing your bank account, change your identity. An identity that makes decisions that build freedom, not that feed anxiety. An identity that positions itself as the protagonist, not as a victim of circumstances. An identity that understands that prosperity is a daily construction, emotional and spiritual, as much as financial. And as we continue walking this path of transformation, allow your emotions to accompany you. Allow your mind to absorb. Allow your energy to align. Because this journey isn't happening outside, it's happening inside you. And the more you feel, the more you will transform. And the more you transform, the more you will realize that everything you've always sought outside was waiting for you to awaken from within. And before we move on to the next part, which will delve even deeper into this identity shift, write the phrase, "I'm ready for my financial breakthrough," in the comments. This will anchor your new mindset, reinforce your commitment, and also help the video reach more people who need to hear this same truth. If you've made it this far, that already says a lot about you. It shows you're not just listening to words, you're seeking real transformation, and that's exactly why I want to invite you to take the next step on this journey with me. If this message spoke to you, if any part touched your heart, if you felt this is the kind of content that truly changes how you think about wealth, mindset, and financial freedom, then subscribe to the channel now. Don't put it off. Each video here is an essential piece in building this new version of yourself, a more conscious, stronger version, more aligned with the life you want to live. And I want you to do something important too. If you've made it to the end of this video, and I know you have because you're listening to me now, leave a like. Your like isn't just a gesture, it's a clear sign that you're committed to your own growth. Plus, it helps YouTube deliver this content to more people who are also seeking a financial breakthrough, just like you. Now in the comments, I want you to write the phrase, "This is my moment." This phrase carries strength, decisiveness, and identity. It tells yourself, the universe, and whatever energy is guiding your life that you are ready to turn the key, ready to take control, ready to build something bigger and better. And before you leave, don't forget, the next video is already appearing on your screen. It's the natural continuation of this journey. Click on it now and let the transformation continue. Because when you decide to grow, the whole universe responds. Let's go together.